What's going on, Transcendent Family, and welcome to episode 8 of Skinny to Pro. And in today's video, we're going to talk about how to train if you're going on a cut. Some people know it as going into a caloric deficit. Same thing. There's a lot of misconceptions with it, and today we're going to clear some of those up. So let's get it. All right, you all, so I just got to the gym, and I hope you all have been enjoying my breakdowns in the previous videos where I've just been breaking down and giving you all game in between sets. Today will be a little bit different. I'm at a big box gym today, and that's just primarily because the gym where I train clients out of, there's another trainer in there right now, so I wouldn't be able to give you all game in between sets. The music would be loud, be a little too crazy, and I don't want to disturb their sessions. So I came to this other gym, hopefully at a time of day where it's not too crowded. It's actually pretty packed up here right now, but I'm still going to do my thing, pull the tripod out, record for you all, because I want to show you all what it looks like to train when you're on a cut and what you're trying to do. I'm gonna break it down and give you all some game after, but hopefully you'll be able to see by the way I'm working out what I'm alluding to. So let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, y'all, so I just finished up at the gym and I'm running today. So had to get home, shower, because I got a chance to get in the sauna, going to an appointment for a client right now. But anyways, one of the things I really just wanted to highlight in that little fitness montage, whatever you want to call it, is the effort. And so a common mistake that you can make whenever you're training while also in a cut is you can either go too hard, right, or you can do too little. Now, if you're someone that's really into fitness, you're on your P's and Q's, you've been on this journey for some time, you probably are more so on the side of the people that just go too hard, right? You start cutting your calories, you're like, all right, I'm trying to get shredded, or I'm trying to tone up, I'm trying to lean down, whatever you want to call it. And you go from, let's say you were working out 3 to 4 days a week, you're going to work out 5 to 6 now. You're going to throw in HIIT cardio midday, right? You're gonna start running. You start throwing the whole kitchen sink at yourself. And what you do is you put yourself in this position to where you just can't recover, right? We know that recovery is based on sleep, right? And there's a lot of things that go into it, but the main factors, sleep and then nutrition, right? Being able to get enough food, enough protein, carbs, right? Or protein sparing to be able to recover from that muscle building signal that you're sending from all your strength training, right? That's what gives you the adaptation of building muscle, which we know that, okay, when we say we want to lean down, we're really just trying to lose body fat, right? And hold on to as much muscle as possible. Regardless if you're a man trying to be, you know, shredded, have the six pack, regardless if you're a woman and you want to have curves, the idea when you cut calories is to lose body fat, hold on to muscle, right? And like I said, if you're someone that's watching this and you're on your P's and Q's, you're regularly training, you probably lean more toward the side of just doing too much, and you spill over into this place to where you just can't recover because you don't have enough calories to do so, right? You don't have enough building blocks to be able to build up that house. So if that is you, what you need to do is actually take your foot off the gas a little bit, right? Instead of overtraining, what you actually want to do is be able to maintain where you were at in your bulk or in your maintenance. All right, back in the car from training my client, and let's continue. So if you're on the other side of the fence where you're like, I'm in a cut, so I know I'm gonna have lower energy, I'm gonna be more tired, I'm gonna lose strength, so I'm just gonna coast. You don't want to do that either, because again, like I said, the best thing you can do is try to keep your numbers in terms of strengths, your total volume, around what you were doing in your maintenance or even your bulk, so you can preserve muscle, right? You don't want to go too far. This is not a time where you're going to be building muscle. This is not a time to try and hit PRs unless you're going into a novel movement, maybe even a body weight movement. Then yeah, you can hit PRs because you're going into something completely different you haven't done before. We'll save that for another conversation. But this is a time where you don't want to coast either, because you need to send a loud enough muscle building signal that as your body is starting to bring down weight, it's looking at your body and saying, okay, I got fat and muscle, should I take both? And you're training hard enough to where you're like, no, you can take that fat, but this muscle, we need it. We're using it all the time. We need it. So you don't want to go too far, start adding all these extra days, all this extra volume that you can't recover from. At the same time, you don't want to take yourself down so low that you're not sending a signal to your body that, hey, I need to keep this hard-earned muscle. So again, like I said, when it comes to the effort, as you notice, I'm still pushing myself, but I'm pushing myself to hit the same numbers I was hitting before. I'm not trying to set PRs and hit new numbers, but I do want to match it. All right, you all, so transparently, it is a whole nother day. The day just was going yesterday. I had an event I went to, tried to get some videos for you all. My phone was dying. I had to make sure I had my electronic business card, the whole nine, so I tried to get some at the end. Didn't come out that good. But anywho, I really appreciate you all for tapping into this week's video. Again, the key things that you need to get from this video is if you're in a cut, you need to really just focus on maintaining your strength. If you try and do too much, you're not eating enough. You're in a caloric deficit. It's going to be harder to recover. And this is not a time that you're really, like I said, trying to set new strength PRs or really just building a ton of muscle. Like, you're in a deficit. That's not going to happen. Also, it's not a time to coast and take it easy. Again, you want to send a signal to your body that, hey, get rid of the fat, but I need the muscle. How do you do that? By trying to maintain the same volume that you had before, not adding and increasing volume. And for some of you, if you are already overdoing it, bringing the volume down some will actually preserve your muscle even more. But if all of that sounds confusing, you're stuck, you don't know where to go, that's what the comment section is for. All right, so hit that subscribe button. How are you gonna know when the next video comes out if you don't do that? Tap that like button if you enjoyed the tips from today, you wanna see more. Again, comment down below if you're feeling stuck, you wanna chop it up. I would love to do that with you all. And lastly, I love you, but most importantly, Jesus loves you. Peace.